And we're back with another Future Pinball DOFLinx MX table mod demonstration. Today I am demonstrating my newest update to Avatar Ultimate. This is a Slam Tilts mod of a table made by Francesco 666 in Laceril, I do believe. And this is the plain old Ultimate Edition, the same one I did before. So basically I've just added the now awesome addressable LED support to it with the what I consider to be probably the most amazing particle light effect show you'll ever see. You know, Star Wars, man, that was explosive, and now this one's, you know, the same thing, only with normal machine guns instead of blasters, and lots of explosions, but some really cool particle effects that you've never seen in a virtual pinball cabinet. So, nothing more to say than that, and let's just get on with the demo. So, alright, so, typical, can't start without getting some coins in there, so if you try starting, yeah, you know, they don't like that. So, there we go. You put some coins in, and you get the lovely light show in the back there that signifies that you're ready to start the game, and you have enough credits in. So, here we go.
You got some hard kids showing up in this neighborhood.
And the middle screen there with you know, with his face and the half human, half Navi face. That's just what I fill in for my middle screen. That's not part of the normal back glass. So you'll see on the right side there the little you know, light effect showing that you have a ball to launch. So I'm not going to get super in depth with this table. I've already done a full DOFLinx demo, though I will say this will be a much better one than the last one, because I put, if you'll look on the right side there where they have the trap balls, you see a plain gray square wall kind of blocking the target there. That's to block those trap balls from hitting that target every time I use the ball roller. I did that in the last demonstration, and it just was terrible. It kept messing things up, and so this would be a much better demonstration than what I did on the previous video, only with way cooler effects. So, alright, so here we go. Alright, so, right off the bat, so there you go. You can see that if you go all the way around for the orbit here, just like on some of the other tables I've done, it gives a nice sparkling effect. And if you go all the way up here, you'll see the bumpers give their lovely own effects. I did an orange, yellow, and white, kind of like an explosion. And you already saw it there. When you go through all of these rollovers, then you're going to get a nice machine gun effect. That is like super cool. I love the way that turned out. It's really effective on the sides, just like the Star Wars blasters, only now it's machine guns instead. So I'm just going to go through some of the major stuff there. See, when I move that ball roller, it's not hitting that target, so we're good this time. So, so here you have the magnet here from the amp. The idea is that, kind of like on the Iron Man table and other ones where it traps the ball and then it'll fling it off. Well, this one has some very cool, sort of like electrical particle effects when you get the ball trapped and shut off. So here we go. Like, that is awesome. I love the way that turned out. You know, like, it just looks like a bunch of electrical arcing effects, and you know, and then it gets a blast afterward when it shoots your ball out. So you'll see here that I keep hitting these amp. So AMP. So each time I hit those targets, the appropriate letter comes up, and yeah, see how it fires that away? I think that's really cool. So you got your rollovers here, all on the outside. And if you hit the outside lanes, it'll do red on the outside because you're going to be tilting, right? So I'm just going to go straight right into, if you hit the outer targets here, and then you go inside. Yeah! Alright, so the idea is that we're trying to get multi-ball ready. So there you go. You can see it's flashing, and you can see it's got his face up there. So now when we come back and when it actually traps the ball magnet, it'll go into amp multi-ball, and it's going to be pretty cool light show here. So here we go.
You think you're one of them? Time to wake up.
How freaking awesome is that? Not just cool, that's awesome, man. Like, I don't know, I really love that effect. Now, I'll just show that when you have amp multi-ball going, if you hit some of the targets, that's like the equivalent of your jackpot. So it'll just flash amp to signify that that's an amp jackpot. So, I don't know, I thought that was really cool with sort of like a particle flaming effect, the best I could kind of pull off there while, you know, the video clip plays, and then it just, you know, blasts the ball, the 3 balls in the different directions. You know, it's so much cooler than the normal way of how the real pin would just shoot 3 balls out, and I don't know, it just combined with the magnet effects, I love that stuff, man. You're not gonna find that anywhere else. Alright, so now we're back to normal mode, and I'll show you the slingshots produce their own effects as well. And you can see here, whenever you clear a mode, and you've actually like cleared it, it's gonna light up down here. So in this case, it was yellow, and I make certain effects you know, the same as what they show up for each mode here. So in this case, yellow amp was lighting up as yellow, certain things like that. So a couple other modes we could do. I guess we could do the seeds mode. So if you get through all these rollovers. Alright, so now the bond hit the arrows, so you can hit these over here, and you can also do a seed mode here. So, and you can see on the side there, it does a nice little sort of like a splash effect when you hit the side targets there.
Seeds of the sacred
Now
tree,
watch this, I
very
love
pure
this.
Spirits.
I just think that's so effective with the flashers and the nice gradual particle effects and the fading playfield. And I just wanted to wait till that was done. So in that mode, if you hit any targets, you will see very few effects because that's the way the mode was intended to be played like. So another thing you do is you hit all these nav targets on the side here. And again, another splashing effect. And then now if we hit it one more time when it's cycling like this, we're going to go into Navi mode. So now, if I go through these flashing arrows, I guess, or target pointers. And now it'll flash Navi and maybe play 1 or 2 clips. And there you go, that mode finishes off. And there's, so many modes in this game. We'll try doing Link real quick.
Don't do anything unusually stupid.
So now the ball's locked. And we'll just go through here, and then basically I'm going to try my best. It can be a little tricky.
Link's ready.
There we go. Alright, so now we're in Link multi-ball. Because when you use the ball roller like I'm doing, sometimes certain things happen that aren't supposed to happen. So it's a little tricky. That's why the last video I did of this didn't turn out so well. Whereas this one, so far we've been fine. So you can see here, same idea with Link. If you hit the designated targets during this mode that are flashing, it'll flash Link in the background. And the Link color is more of a whitish gray. And again, this is a 2-ball multi-ball. So I'm just gonna let that one drop. There we go. And what else do we got? So see, now that's white, so now it's enabled. So now we've got what, Banshee, and we got Valkyrie left. So that's what we'll do right now. There you can see the ramp does a nice little green effect. And the reason why it's green is because
know how to force their cooperation.
the only thing that you get any actions for on the ramps are with Banshee mode or Banshee bonuses. So basically,
You guys are packing some heavy gear.
go through that 3 or 4 times, and then you're gonna ride a Banshee and be in Banshee mode. So here we go.
Don't shoot, you'll piss him off.
It's all right, next
All right, so now you don't go anywhere else in this mode except for the ramp. It's the only place you go. Hence why it's only flashing there. And then we do flashes Banshee in the back there. And therefore we got another Banshee award, and I think you got to do it 4 times to clear it. Oh, hold on, maybe 5. It's been a while since I've done this. There you go, we completed Banshee. Alright, so now you can see, I've got all these here now. The only thing one I have left is Valkyrie. So to get Valkyrie, or Bomber mode, you have to go around these orbits multiple times. And for that cool sparkling effect with the orbit, which normally is really smooth depending on how well your ball goes through, it's kind of like a nice little, you know, comet trail effect. I just put 5 triggers up there. That's all they do, is they just trigger off that effect, nothing else. Alright, there we go. Now we're in Bomber Battle mode. So with this one, now, same thing. If you do certain things, you'll get certain effects. Look at that explosion. Ain't that cool?
Fight terror with terror.
Love it. Looks so awesome. Now try going back up here. Like, how awesome is that, man? Like, frick. You're not going to find that anywhere else here, man. See, like with the awesome sounds that Slam put in there, and the video clips and everything else, you know, like just and the particle effects and the explosion effects and the machine gun effects, just everything works so well together in this table. And then now, without any hassle this time, because I blocked off the AWA bonus trap balls there, we're now into the final game mode, all in one shot, nice and easy. So all you gotta do for this one is you basically go and you hit the unobtainium target here, now that it's flashing, and you go into the final battle mode. So that's what we'll do.
You fly now, with me, my brother.
And then you got the beacon going there, a nice beacon effect, letting you know that you're getting ready for the final battle.
That they cannot take whatever they want. This is our land.
Alright, now the only thing that's tricky with this is I'm not gonna attempt to do anything. Yeah, okay, see, unfortunately I got a ball trap there that wasn't supposed to be trapped by using the ball roller. I had a feeling that was going to happen. So anyways, with this mode, you'll see that you can see that I have color cycling on the normal flashers, and then on the side addressable LEDs, I have a random flasher location kind of going with the same color for the final battle. Now the idea is you have to hit enough switches to basically clear this mode. And there you go. We cleared her. Victory. Woo! And there you go. That's all the major modes we've done in the game. So now the only since I have that ball trapped up there, this is perfect. I'll just do a nudging, and that's the nudge effect.
Watch it.
You've got to
And
obey
tilt.
the rules.
Again, that ball's only trapped up there because I was using the ball roller, but there's nothing I can do to get around that. So, and there we go. We're back to normal gameplay, and that's basically all the major stuff. You know, just basically the drains on the outside, and maybe a few special modes or some other things. You know, but for the most part, like that's all the main stuff on this table. So I'll just try playing it for a little bit, like just normal, just for the normal flow of things. See, there you go. That's the way that normally looks. Ah. And there you go. You saw the drain on the outside there. When you have a nice little red sparkling colors on the outside for the drain. And I'll show you, I guess, on the outside here.
Oh man,
You get red on that side.
Security, it's my job.
Ball
to
saver
keep you
saved it.
alive.
So,
This is Papa Dragon.
oh, we're in bomber battle already. Look at that. Oh, I love that. Look at that action. Look at those lights. Listen to that sound. Feel the feedback. You combine that with a shaker motor and a blower fan and everything else, man, like DOFLinx, Future Pinball, you know, awesome table authors, and really awesome, you know, feedback scripters, myself, you know, make for an awesome experience. And look at that. Like, look at the Amp Battle multi-ball. You can't get better than this, man. This is so
think you're one of them? Time to wake up.
freaking awesome. And there we go. And I'll let her drain out. Try to finish the game off. And I'm just gonna let that ball roller go out. So that way I'll finish off my ball, all the balls that I have left, and then we'll get a game over. But anyways, yeah, like this was not too hard for me to add to this because I already had all the DOFLinx stuff done. So here we go, the last ball. You know, and it really wasn't that hard to add it once I've had a lot of effects already established, which I did on like Star Wars and Masters of the Universe, and you know, so things like the magnet effect I had to figure out for this table, but things like the explosions and all that, you know, now that I've had that stuff down pat, like I can use it for, you know, tables in the future, and still a ton of work, but I already had DOFLinx on this done, so adding the addressable LEDs was easy. And then there you go, we got our mystery at the end.
You let me down, son. I'm getting all emotional.
And now we have our high score, which I'll point out, this is Bam's feature of Bam adding a nice, you know, cool looking high score instead of the normal default one, and it's got other features like adding an avatar to your, yeah, but I've not really played around with that yet. And oh, I didn't even get high score, bummer, because normally when you get a high score, it flashes high score on the back. So that is it for my demo of Avatar. You know, only one little mess up there, but besides that, much better than the last demo that I did for the previous DOFLinx video I did. So the table will be available, you know, as soon as Arngrim approves the DOF config, and then I'll upload it to the sites, because I won't upload one of these tables until the config is available for everyone, because then people are gonna be like, what the frick, why isn't the effects working, and blah blah blah. So thanks for watching this video. DOFLinx MX right there, you know, it says right in the DMD. Look out for DOFLinx MX. You don't need addressable LEDs to use that version of a table. If you see DOFLinx MX, you don't need addressable LEDs, though I highly recommend you get them because they're awesome. But you do need DOFLinx 5.2 or greater to use it. So just to clarify that, you know, if you don't have addressable LEDs, you can still get these tables and use them if you want. So that's the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next video of awesomeness. Later.